New Mexico Broker Basics, page 16. Signage 16 period 61 period 31 period 8. Requirements. A. Each qualifying broker shall place and maintain a legible sign in a conspicuous place near the office entrance, identifying them as the qualifying broker. The trade name of the brokerage as registered with the commission shall be clearly shown. B. In the case of a qualifying broker whose office is located in an office building, the qualifying broker may comply with this regulation by listing their name on the directory of offices provided by the office building and by displaying the trade name on or near the office entrance. Real estate advertising 16 period 61 period 32 period 8. Advertisements. A. All real estate advertising shall be a true and factual representation of the property and real estate services being advertised, and the brokerage providing the services shall not be presented in such a manner that will confuse or mislead the public. B. Every qualifying broker advertising real property for others for sale, purchase, lease, exchange, or rent, including short-term or vacation rentals, or advertising real estate services, shall at a minimum use in such advertising the trade name and current brokerage office telephone number as registered with the commission. Directional signs are exempt from these requirements. Additional telephone numbers may be used in such advertising. C. Associate brokers. When advertising real property for others for sale, purchase, lease, exchange, or rent, or when advertising real estate services, shall include in the advertisement the trade name and the current telephone number as registered with the commission of the brokerage with which they are affiliated. Effective January 1st, 2017, the brokerage trade name and telephone number shall be prominently displayed in a type size not less than 33% of the type size of the associate broker's name, or in the case of a team of associate brokers, the team name. D. A broker advertising to sell or exchange real property which the broker owns or partially owns shall indicate within such advertising, including signs, that the broker owns the real property. Disclosure of such ownership must also be made in the listing contract, purchase agreement, or exchange agreement. If an owner-broker engages a third-party broker to list the owner-broker's property, the third-party broker is not required to make an owner-broker disclosure in advertising and signs, but such disclosure is required in the listing contract, purchase agreement, or exchange agreement. A broker advertising to rent or lease real property which the broker owns or partially owns is not required to disclose such ownership in advertising and signs, but is required to make such disclosure in rental or lease agreements. E. When advertising real property owned by a broker and the telephone number of the brokerage is used in the advertisement, The advertisement must also include the trade name of the brokerage as registered with the Commission. F. All advertising must be in compliance with all local, state, and federal laws as regulations. G. These requirements apply to all forms of advertising, including but not limited to print, audio and video recordings, computer presentations, online and electronic media. In the event that disclosure of the brokerage name and telephone number as registered with the Commission is not practical in electronic displays of limited information, such as